Hello, everybody, and welcome to the ZodCast, episode 2. Okay, last time I talked a little bit about me, my experience, my life, and some of the challenges that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. And hopefully, it won't be sad and depressing, because that's not who I am. I'm not the kind of person who dwells on his negative circumstances and consequences. I'm more of a forward-thinking, adapting, ever-thinking, ever-plotting kind of guy. Not one that tends to sit around and feel sorry for myself. Although just like anybody, we all have our days where we don't feel very confident. But me, most of the time, I'm very much the glass is half full kind of person. So with all that being said, let's move on. I was born in the late 70s, 1977 actually, the year that Elvis died. Anyway, I was born with, they thought I was going to be a normal baby, but as soon as I was born, my parents took me home, and they started noticing some weird things. Like I would have continuous vomiting, and then a lump started growing on the back of my neck, and they thought it would just go away. But after 3 weeks, it became the size of a grapefruit. And that's when they took me in to see the doctors. Well, what happened was, after they biopsied it and drained the abscess, what had happened was all of the fluids in the abscess put too much pressure on my spinal cord. And that's what caused the paralysis in the beginning. So, from that day on, I had a disability, but it was weird because it wasn't just one diagnosis. Like I wasn't paralyzed from the neck down or even the waist down. I had feeling and motion throughout my whole body. And that's when they diagnosed me with cerebral palsy. So early on, around the ages of, 7 to 10, I was able to walk short distances around the house on my own power. And as I get 10 or 11 years old, that started declining, and scoliosis started to really become prevalent in my spine. Eventually, so much so that the only position I could be in was on my stomach, with my spine bent backwards. It sounds fucking weird, I know, but that's how I spend most of my time, was on my stomach. Because of that, the curvature got worse and required these metal rods to try to keep my spine from bending any longer. And they did. They worked for a while. As I got older, the rods started to degrade, and they had to put in partial rods, which is only half the size of the original rods. And those to this day are still inside me. Oh wow, that sounded naughty. If there's one thing I've learned over the years, and with all my experiences, medically, etc., is that everybody is here on this planet for a reason. And I don't know, I believe that with all my heart. I know this because scientific technology cannot define why I am still alive. In other words, it's an anomaly why I'm still alive, because I've had so many hospital issues and near-death experiences in my 41 years on this planet. And yet, I'm still here. Now, the reason I'm still here, honestly, I don't know yet. But I keep moving and progressing in my mind as though that answer will be revealed to me at some point. Until then, I just gotta keep fighting the fight and taking every day as if it's my last. Believe me, I have my moments where I'm depressed and I don't know if I could go on much longer. But then I think about everything I've been through and all of the love and support of my families and friends and even strangers that I've received over the years. And it makes me want to strive for something bigger than myself, perhaps. Believe me when I say a strong and supportive support system is key to success in anything, really. Not just medical stuff, but in all facets of life. And I have that. I have been incredibly blessed and unfortunate, very, very fortunate to have endless love and support continuously around me, pushing me when I need to be pushed, and loving me always. With the world we're living in currently, it's really, really as important as ever to nourish and strengthen the relationships in your life. Extraordinary times, because we don't know what the future holds, and it seems to change from day to day. And one thing in my heart that I know to be true is that personal relationships that are positive and empowering and supportive are damn near the most important thing in life. It is incredibly easy to lose track, get distracted, and get busy on the regular day-to-day things. That relationships, true personal relationships, kind of take a back seat. And believe me, I've been very guilty of that. But as I get older, I'm seeing that it's important, it's very critical that you nurture and feed those relationships. Keep them alive, even if it's just a quick text saying, I love you, and I'm thinking about you. It matters a great deal. And that's where I kind of stand on the issue. The thing is that I don't ever want to get to a place where I look back and say, man, I should have nurtured this relationship better, or I was too passive about telling somebody how much I love them. I don't like regrets. There's nothing worse, in my opinion, than living with regrets. in a weird way. Now, when you're a kid, you think you have all this time in the world. You think not only do you think you're immortal, but you also feel like, I've got all the time in the world to do things. And I guess it's true in a way, until you get a certain point in life where time, in a weird way, time seems to speed up, and before you know it, time is dwindling, and it's a hard fact to accept, but I guess that's why I do what I do, and understandable. Also, I know these episodes are a little short in length, but as I keep going, I will increase the time span. It's just right now, I don't have all my strength back, but I'm getting there. Every day I'm getting stronger. Thank you again for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next episode. Have a great day, and be kind to one another. It matters. There's a couple other things I want to mention before I wrap up this episode. One is that I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I know it's kind of difficult with my voice sounding the way it is with regard to my tracheotomy, but I really appreciate you sticking it out and hoping with time my voice will become more clear and understandable. I haven't done any kind of public speaking platform in a long time, so I'm trying to reteach myself the proper way to speak, and it's a challenge with the tracheotomy. So, in a lot of ways, I'm learning from scratch. Okay, the other point I want to make is that I know the episodes aren't very long. Over time, they will become longer and with more content. Right now, I'm kind of limited because I'm in the hospital. But once I get back home, I'm hoping that I can streamline it a little bit better and make it sound a little bit more professional. Until then, please bear with me. Just like everybody, we all have a story to tell, unique experiences and unique lives. Let us celebrate that. Let us take a minute and celebrate how unique and special we all are. And in the time we're living in right now, that is critically important. So with that, I'm going to leave you, and I will see you for the next episode. Take care, be safe, and let's be kind to each other. It matters more than anything.